let's get to it. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
All right. TJ's big ass grab bag, everybody. Let's cleanse the palate. Go for it.
Hey, like we always do at this time, DJ Mikey D, hit the music. All right. Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the room? TJ here. Listen, you were talking about something a minute ago, Rich, that is pretty much what this big-ass grab bag top 5 is all about, and that is Hall of Fame, you know. We found out yesterday that you broke the news to the legendary John Madden via television that he made the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We've been talking about Antonio Brown and whether or not he gets into the Hall of Fame. You know, a couple weeks ago, we were talking about Kurt Warner, gold jacket, silver jacket. He's got all that covered. So today I want to talk about some people who have not yet made the Hall of Fame, but deserve to make the Hall of Fame.
All right.
And I'm calling this, they need a gold jacket and a bust, and it's TJ's top 5. And what Brockman loves, there's not actually 5, there's 9, but you'll see why.
There's 9?
There's 9, and you'll see why. Coming in at number 5, I went with coaches, all right? I've got 2 coaches that I feel should be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and that is Dan Reeves and Dick Vermeil. Dan Reeves, 190 coaching wins, went to the Super Bowl 9 times as a player coach, threw a TD in the Ice Bowl, as you said, Brockman.
Unreal.
You love to talk about telling the story of the NFL. Well, the Ice Bowl is part of the story that you have to tell about the NFL, correct? Right. So, you know, led 2 teams to Super Bowls as a head coach. I feel like Dan Reeves should be in there. Passed away recently. Too bad he couldn't have got the roses when he was alive. Which brings us to Dick Vermeil. He's a guy who
He's going, man. He's in the finalists.
He's in the finalists.
He's in the launch position.
We're hoping he gets it in there. Just for the speech alone. There won't be a dry tear in the eye, or a dry eye in the crowd. You know that, right?
Yeah.
He's just going to have everybody teared up. And, you know, Dick Vermeil, 15 years, 120 wins, Super Bowl champion. And when you talk about changing the game, the greatest show on turf kind of changed football, right? Much in the way that Steph Curry changed basketball a little bit. He was the architect. He was the head guy. So let's give him his credit and put Dick Vermeil in there as well. Coming in at number 4, this goes out to Raider Nation. I've got 2 Raiders that deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. First off, we got Lester Hayes. Lester Hayes, member of the all-decade team of the 80s. He has the most picks in Raiders history. He had 13 in one season. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Super Bowl champ. And I think the one thing that's keeping him out, and the Fat Boys said it the best, stick him.
Stick him.
That might be the reason, but I don't think that should be the reason.
Now, man. The gloves are like stick him.
Lester, and he was a lockdown, shutdown corner, and if I recall correctly, Lester Hayes would put a hurting on you too when he hit you. So
Cliff Branch,
he should be in there. You got Cliff Branch, 14-year career, 3-time Super Bowl champion, one of the best deep threats of all time at that moment when the game really wasn't about deep threats. 3-time All-Pro Cliff Branch, who passed away a few years ago, should definitely be in the Hall of Fame. He should have a bust in the gold jacket. At number 3, this goes out to Steelers Nation. We got L.C. Greenwood and Hines Ward, 2 people that I feel definitely deserve to be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Hines wasn't even a finalist.
Wasn't even a finalist.
Man.
It's
Heck,
crazy.
Man.
You got L.C. Greenwood, Rich, right? Member of the famed Steel Curtain. One of the greatest defensive lines of all time. 4-time Super Bowl champion, 5-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro. And L.C. Greenwood bought gold shoes into the world. Like, he was out there to differentiate himself from Mean Joe Green. LC wore gold high tops. You know, we're sneaker fans, Brockman, so you know I kind of dig that. Yeah. LC Greenwood should be in the Hall of Fame. And Hines Ward, 14 seasons, 2-time Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP. He was a physical wide receiver. He did everything right. And Hines Ward would put a hurting on you too, as many DBs can attest to. I feel like Hines Ward should definitely have that gold jacket and a bust. At 2, I'm going a little homer on here, man. I got to talk to Cowboys Nation. 2 people that definitely I feel deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. First off, we have Chuck Howley. All right, or Chuck Howley. I'm sorry. He was the only person to win a Super Bowl MVP from a losing team. All right, that's in itself impressive, right? 15 seasons, a member of the Doomsday Defense. 25 picks as a linebacker, Chris. That, especially in that era, that's pretty amazing. I think Chuck deserves to be in there. And Darren Woodson, 3-time Super Bowl champion from the Cowboy dynasty, all-time leader in tackles. Darren Woodson should be in the Hall of Fame, and I'm pretty sure he's going to get in there soon. But who knows, you know?
So number 1 is what?
Number 1, coming in number 1, this is just a single guy, and I can't understand why he's not in there, and that is Roger Craig. of the San Francisco 49ers.
Marshall be pounding the table.
Part of the San Francisco 49ers dynasty, Rich, a 3-time Super Bowl champion, first player ever with 1,000 yards receiving and rushing in the same year. Roger Craig was one of the best all-around backs of all time, and what he did in the playoffs was legendary too. The guy deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, and I can't for the life of me figure out why Roger Craig isn't in there. But that's my top 5 or 9 guys who need a bust and a gold jacket.
Let me throw one more Raider in there for you.
Yeah.
Let me throw one
and
more.
You're going to say Jim Plunkett,
yes,
right?
Sir.
Yeah, and I didn't put him in there, but he was definitely in consideration.
Oh yeah, I mean the 2 largest, you could say, Raider Nation snubs on this front. You know, one was Flores, that got rectified, and the other is Plunkett, who was the first overall pick of the Patriots, and he set their team record for rookie touchdown passes that Mac Jones just broke
in a 14-game season.
Correct, and you know, then he won championships.
Yeah, 2, right?
Come on now.
Yeah, definitely Jim Plunkett deserves to be.
Jim Plunkett is one of the best quarterbacks in the history of the Raiders.
Oh, yeah.
So.
And I think I just didn't put Plunkett because with the quarterbacks that also aren't in, I just felt like Hayes, there's no reason Lester Hayes is not in the Hall of Fame, and Cliff Branch should be as well. So.
Well done on the grab bag, everybody.
Thank you.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.